When you're in between who you were and who you're becoming, life can feel pretty stagnant. In today's video, I'm going to share with you tips on how you can begin rebuilding your life one step at a time. Believe it or not, the first tip I'm going to share with you is actually rest. Rest with intentions. When you are in a process of healing and rebuilding, the last thing you want to do is be superwoman and carry the whole weight of the world on your shoulders. You've just experienced a major blow. You've just experienced deep pain. And you're now in that process of rebuilding, going through your healing process. So you want to rest with intentions, because with rest, it allows you to renew yourself. It allows you to also be more productive because your mind is fresh, your body is relaxed, and you're giving yourself that tender, loving care that rest actually provides. So allow yourself time to reflect. You can go to the beach, you can be in nature, you can do journaling. So remember that spiritual rest is also as important as physical rest. Next thing is to turn to prayer for spiritual growth. You see, when I was in my process, in my stages of rebuilding and figuring out who I'm becoming, it was very uncomfortable to be in that space of the unknown, of not knowing what my next target is or not what my next direction will be. So by me using prayer, meditation, and fasting to asking God for guidance, asking God for direction, asking God for clarity, that helped to keep my mind focused in the right direction as opposed to leaning into anxiety and fear and doubt. So use prayer as that means to help build you spiritually and to help give you more groundedness in your process of who you once were and to who you're becoming. The next thing you want to do is invest in your growth. You want to take this time to learn some new skills. If you have an area that you want to improve upon or you want to sharpen, learn a new skill. Because while you're in the process of rebuilding yourself, you are gaining skills that will carry you and that will be extremely beneficial to you in the next stage of your rebuilding process. You see, during my moments of rebuilding and finding my new self, I actually became certified in digital marketing, and it landed me an email marketing job. And although I've had experience in email marketing as an entrepreneur, I was never paid for hire as an email marketer until I got the skill of digital marketing. And this happened all in between my in-between phases of finding my new self as an entrepreneur and as a creative. And this yielded another opportunity for me to teach 2 email marketing workshops on a prestige platform that was actually a paid gig. So that benefited me to position me in the space of an expert in an area that I never even considered taking on as a new skill. Another thing you want to do in terms of investing in your growth, you want to study by going on YouTube. There is so much how-to knowledge on YouTube that can propel you in the next chapter of your life when that chapter opens up. So take time to learn a new skill, read books, take classes, take courses, because this downtime that you have to study is not going to be like that when you go into the stage of the rebuilding process. So take this time now to equip yourself and to educate yourself, and it will pay off in the long run. The next thing you want to do is make sure you take care of your health. Make sure that you're physically active, that you're eating nutritious meal, and that you are focused on your mental health. Like, just take the time to nurture yourself. If you are one who likes to go to the gym, you can sign up for a gym membership. I know myself, I moved away from the gym and I'm now doing in-home workouts, which I actually am finding more enjoyable than I ever thought that I would. So you can learn Pilates, you can stretch, you can go to a chiropractor, you can get massages. Just make sure that you're taking care of your physical health, because you want to make sure that you're healthy and that you're strong to carry on this next mission that you're going into in your next chapter, because you have a mission. God has a plan for you and God has purpose for you. And you know that you have purpose for your life and you are creating this new purpose and you're finding your new purpose, but you want to be as healthy as possible so you can carry out the next mission in your life after your rebuilding stages. The thing you want to do to kind of change your environment is rediscover your surroundings. Many of us live in beautiful locations and we don't even know the local museums or the landmarks that a lot of tourists go to. So become a tourist in your own neighborhood and discover new atmospheres and new environments that can expand your mind and that will allow you to experience a new perspective of your life where you currently live. Last thing I want to share is embark upon transformative travel. Like, as you all know my story, this has been a game changer living in the United States and allowing myself to travel to Morocco and then Senegal and back and forth from Morocco and Senegal. Like, this has helped me to expand my horizon, see life outside of the United States, and you'll be surprised what you will stumble upon. Like, I met my husband while traveling to Senegal. I never intended to find love while traveling. I intended to just focus on my healing, focus on the rebuilding stage of my life. I never intended to marry through travel. So God has so many hidden gems in expanding your world and traveling outside of the country. And I'm not saying that you have to go outside of the country to find love. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you have an inclination of wanting to travel, then you should follow that, because you might have the next answer for you. You might make a connection that will help to move you into the next chapter of your life. You may receive inspiration and insights, and you just never know what your life can be like by leaving your country and exploring new and different cultures. So to wrap this all up, when you're in the space of who you once were to who you are becoming, know that with every step, by you nurturing yourself, by staying in prayer, educating yourself, by investing in your growth, exploring your backyard, and taking that leap and traveling outside of the country, it's only going to contribute to who you're becoming. It is only going to make you even more of a valuable asset to those whom you are meant to serve. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video if this resonated with you.